Why did Frodo Baggins, the hero who saved Middle-earth, choose to leave it behind? To understand his departure, we must start with the most direct cause: the corrupting influence of the One Ring. The One Ring was no ordinary object. It was crafted by Sauron to dominate and enslave, imbued with a malice so great that even the strongest wills could fall under its sway. Frodo carried the ring longer than anyone since Gollum, and unlike Gollum, who hid in the shadows, Frodo wore the ring while being hunted by its creator. The burden was immense. From the moment Frodo accepted the ring in Rivendell, its power began to weigh on him. Its whispers grew louder as he neared Mordor, tempting him with visions of power and preying on his fears. It didn't just drain his physical strength, it eroded his mind and spirit. He became more paranoid, distrustful, and withdrawn, as the ring sought to isolate him from those who cared for him. The closer Frodo came to Mount Doom, the more the ring exerted its influence. By the end, it had completely overtaken him. At the very moment of its destruction, Frodo succumbed to its power and claimed it for himself. Though Gollum's intervention saved the quest, Frodo was left with the memory of his failure. This guilt, coupled with the lingering effects of the ring's corruption, became a wound that would never heal. Even after the ring was destroyed, Frodo was not free of its influence. Its absence left a void within him, a gnawing emptiness that no joy or comfort could fill. Though his friends celebrated the victory, Frodo felt the cost of the quest far more deeply. The ring had taken pieces of his soul that could never be reclaimed, leaving him fragmented and hollow. Frodo's decision to leave Middle-earth wasn't only shaped by the ring's corruption. Another pressing reason was the physical and emotional wounds he sustained on his journey. Wounds that no amount of time in the Shire could heal. One of the most significant injuries Frodo suffered was from the Morgul blade wielded by the Witch King at Weathertop. Though Elrond removed the blade's shard and saved Frodo's life, the wound never fully healed. It left behind a lingering pain, a cold ache that would strike Frodo every year on the anniversary of the attack. This pain was more than physical. It was a reminder of the darkness that had almost claimed him. Another scar Frodo bore came from Shelob, the monstrous spider who stung him in Cirith Ungol. Though Sam rescued him and the venom didn't kill him, the trauma of that encounter stayed with Frodo. He carried the memory of being utterly helpless and trapped, a moment that deepened his feelings of vulnerability. He tried to move on, even taking part in the rebuilding of the Shire after the War of the Ring. Yet, no matter how hard he tried, Frodo couldn't escape the memories of his quest. The pain was a constant companion, and the darkness he had faced clung to him like a shadow. Frodo described his state as being wounded in body and spirit, and he knew these wounds were beyond the healing power of Middle-earth. They were a permanent part of him, and each passing day made it clearer that staying in the Shire would not bring him the peace he longed for. Frodo's scars, both physical and emotional, left him with one final choice: to remain in Middle-earth and endure a life of pain, or to seek peace beyond its shores. The invitation to the Undying Lands, a gift granted to him by the elves and the Valar, became his only hope for true healing.